Hello and welcome to this episode of Microchipz, and I will be showing you how to install one of the Microchipz VCO blocks that I have for sale. So let's get started. So here we have the two standard VCO blocks that I have available. They're both component value wise exactly the same, but as you can see, one uses through-hole components and the other one uses surface mount components. So first off is we need to remove our old VCO block, which looks like this. So from the underside you may see a capacitor across the terminals and the various solder points we need to desolder. So let's remove this capacitor and place it aside for later. And then the next part is we need to desolder the VCO from our radio. So using a suitable desoldering tool, whether it be a vacuum pump, this electronic one, or desolder braid, unsolder the VCO from the radio and then carefully wiggle it out of position, and it should just come out just like that. So we take our Microchipz VCO. You can see there's 5 legs coming out of it that marry up with the 5 legs that are on the board. So we make sure the correct orientation of the VCO, and then we offer it to the radio. Now this should just slot in nicely, maybe with a little bit of a wiggle, but once you feel it's gone in, it should just drop in, and then push it down gently. Now we solder in the VCO. So using your favourite soldering iron and solder the 5 points. And cut off any excess legs that you may have. I've just covered those holes up just for neatness. Now we replace the capacitor, so making sure it's the correct polarization. So replace the cap, lie it down onto the board, and that's the VCO installed. Now this VCO does come pre-tested, so it should be pretty close, but if you need to adjust it, go onto the relevant test point for your radio, carefully adjust the VCO core with a non-inductive tool until you get the VCO lock voltage. Once you've done that, check across all the bands, make sure it's within tolerance, check for transmit, make sure it's transmitting correctly, and that's it. Your new Microchipz VCO has been installed. Anyway, hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.